Is your social media filled with conspiracy theories and deep, dark documentaries? Are you feeling confused like we are? Look, we're here to share some truths and lessons about all of these distractions that are happening right now. Hey guys, it's Pete and Roxy back again today. We're going to be speaking about some truths today and giving you some lessons to take away and learn from. Just before we get started, if you like it, please. We'll be forever grateful.
Now guys, so often I sit there and wonder how much you can believe and find truth in some of these things that come up in social media feeds. There's all these documentaries, and a lot of you will all be getting the same sorts of ones, and somewhere in the middle there is the truth, but sometimes you think, well, that's a little bit too far to the left, or that's a little bit too far to the right. The truth's somewhere in the middle, and if you're not careful, you can get bogged down in this sort of digging. And man, the conspiracy theories do explode, and there is some dark, crazy sort of stuff going around there, to the point that we've had to avoid it, and we've both sort of had a good discussion about it and made a decision to actually stop going right into that stuff. It's there and we kind of flick through it, but what it is a distraction from the work, because what you can really do to influence the situation, global consciousness, the Great Awakening, etc. What you can do the most, that will make the most difference, is to work on yourself. Raise your own vibration. That will then have a ripple effect on those around you. And that is more important than sitting there for hours scrolling, reading, watching, only to end up feeling flat, depressed, and still lost and wondering what the truth is, hey?
Yeah, and when you do read those conspiracy theories and documentaries and different things about the darkness that's around, look at how you feel and what your vibration does. I mean, I know, and Pete knows, that from our little research in the last few months, basically since the new virus came about globally, you know, it just really made us feel not that good, like it made our vibration drop. So, you know, making the effort to raise our vibration, going in and doing the work within ourselves will help pachamama, it'll help humanity globally by your little efforts.
Yeah, and it's very, you know, to my dear friends who sit there and watch this, and some of you guys love this sort of stuff and they get right into it and they're shooting me things left and right. And sometimes I see people who I don't know so well, they're getting all fired up and they actually start moving towards, I guess, concepts of anger and blame, and they really start to trigger within themselves emotions which, if they flipped and looked at how they're responding, would actually highlight that there's lessons in them, in their responses to this sort of information. So whenever you feel yourself react to something, to a person, to an idea, to a concept, there is often a lesson in that for you. And we've had a lot of people who have been putting things up during this time who are friends and associates who are going through tough times, whether it's in their business, whether it's in their relationships, and then also whether it's with financial stability. And you see all these issues come up, and very often they are looking outside at all the different things they can change in order to make those feelings go away, in order to make that stuff that's bubbling up inside them settle down. And guys, you know this, but the answer is, when things are bubbling up inside you, when you're getting churned up, the best thing you can do is go within and see that as an opportunity to be able to explore and to be able to perhaps uncover what that emotion is. When's the first time you felt that emotion? What's the learning from that? There's a great saying that I first heard from Wayne Dyer, and he said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So what's going on around you doesn't change, but when you change the way you look at it, all of a sudden you're seeing the beautiful sunrise instead of the people walking past you with a mask on the beach, and you're thinking, what's their problem? I mean, it's fresh air and sunshine, I'm meters away. And instead of getting triggered and upset at someone else's choice, just enjoy the sunrise. Just enjoy your moment. They're on their journey. They're all caught up doing their part, and just don't play into it. And you will notice you start seeing different things when in here changes. And I think for so many of us, that is such a massive lesson in helping us make ourselves happier.
Yeah. And that's perfectly okay for your neighbor or your best friend to be looking at documentaries. That's their journey, and step away and be the observer and say, that's their journey, that's where they're playing, that's completely perfect for them right now, and where you are personally is completely perfect for you. And just having that compassion for everyone around you, you'll see the difference and the change in yourself and how you respond to situations. And I guess some takeaways to get yourself away from that, horrible dark stuff on social media would be to hide feeds if that's, for the time being, or not go into YouTube and look up those and research those things. Turn off the news. Start doing some grounding out in nature and some journaling. Do you have anything else to add?
No, but I don't underestimate the power of grounding. I notice particularly for Roxanne when she's, you guys that have, you don't even know what it is. Sometimes you feel frustrated, irritable, and you can't even go, oh, it's this, it's that. It's like 15 little things all piled up, and you've just, is going on inside. Sometimes the best thing is I just say, look, go for a drive, go to the park, go down the beach, be by yourself, be alone, leave your phone in the car. And
that's a big one. Phone away, no phone.
So
just
you're
yourself.
alone with your thoughts. And like this morning, you came back in the house, boom, sliding in the door a bit like Kramer. The kids are having breakfast, we're all there, and you're singing and dancing, and it's like you're fully back present with us.
Yeah.
Even though yesterday you were having like a bit of a
I had a
cleansing day.
Yeah, a low day. But we hope this message finds you well and raise your vibration along with us. We're here to support you. If you have any questions, reach out. And if you like our channel, you can subscribe so you get all the notifications, and we'll see you real soon.